Do you ever open an app you used to love and instantly feel annoyed, sad, or just tired? Like, this place used to feel good. Now it's ads, noise, and features I never asked for. Maybe you miss the old version of your favorite social platform, when it was simpler, calmer, and you actually felt at home there. If you've ever felt that weird mix of nostalgia, irritation, and loss, you're not just being dramatic. Psychologists actually have a word for this feeling. It's called solastalgia, and when it happens with apps and online spaces, we call it digital solastalgia. In this video, we'll talk about what digital solastalgia is, what new research is finding, and why social media can start to feel like a toxic relationship you don't know how to leave. Solastalgia originally described something very physical. Imagine you grow up in a town you love. There's a forest where you walk with your granddad, a place that feels like yours. Over time, the forest gets cut down. The air gets dirty. The town becomes louder and harsher. You're still in the same place, but it doesn't give you the same comfort. You feel homesick without ever moving away. That emotional distress, grieving a place as it gets worse, is called solastalgia. It's nostalgia for how your home used to feel, mixed with sorrow and helplessness about how it is now. Now let's move from forests to feeds. Today we don't just live in physical spaces, we also live in digital ones. Your favorite apps and platforms become a kind of digital home. You open them when you're bored, lonely, or anxious. You know the layout, the culture, the in-jokes, the rhythm. So what happens when that digital place starts to feel ruined? The design changes in a way you hate. Your feed fills with low-quality content. You see more ads than friends. Features you loved disappear. Everything feels more chaotic, more commercial, less human. You're still using the same app, but it doesn't feel like your space anymore. That emotional punch, the sadness, frustration, this used to be better feeling, is digital solastalgia. A recent study looked directly at this. Researchers asked people about how they use social media, how they feel it has changed, how stressed they are by technology, and their levels of solastalgia. Then they tested a simple question. When people feel that a platform has degraded, does that actually predict stronger feelings of digital solastalgia? The answer was yes. People who felt that their favorite platforms had serious management issues, a heavy push for monetization, and more low-quality content were the ones who felt the strongest digital solastalgia. Two patterns stood out. People already stressed by technology felt it more intensely, and people who preferred the old user interfaces, the way apps used to look and behave, had higher levels of distress. In simple terms, when your online home gets remodeled into something noisy, greedy, and unfamiliar, your brain experiences it as loss, not just irritation, but grief. And if you think about it, the way a platform changes over time can feel a lot like a toxic relationship. At the beginning, it's amazing. You get fun, connection, creativity. It feels like it was made for you. Then slowly it becomes clingy, noisy, and draining. More pressure, more drama, more stay here longer at any cost. You feel dependent but unhappy. You remember how good it used to be, but you don't quite know how to step away because so much of your social and emotional life is hooked into it. For people who already struggle with anxiety, loneliness, or unstable attachment, these platforms become emotional lifelines. So when they change for the worse, it hurts twice as much. So what can you do about digital solastalgia? You can't control what big platforms decide to do, but you can change how much power they have over your inner world. First, remind yourself, this is rented space, not your home. Apps are tools, not proof of your worth. It's okay to grieve what they used to feel like, but you don't owe them your peace. Second, curate your feed like you'd curate a room you actually live in. Unfollow what exhausts you. Mute what spikes your anxiety. Turn off the notifications that hijack your attention. Tiny choices add up. Third, rebuild a few anchors outside the screen. Digital solastalgia hits harder when your offline life already feels thin. You don't have to disappear from the internet, but small routines help. A walk in a real place that hasn't changed. time with one safe person, or even 10 quiet minutes with a book or a journal. These remind your nervous system that comfort still exists offline too. If you've been feeling angry, sad, or strangely homesick for the way your favorite apps used to be, you're not oversensitive. You're grieving a place that mattered to you as it slowly became something else. That's digital solastalgia, real emotion, not just "I hate updates." You're allowed to name it, to feel it, and then choose how much access these places get to your mind and your emotions. If this resonated with you and you want more psychology-based videos on how modern life and relationships affect your mental health, you can subscribe and stay connected here. And tell me in the comments, which digital place do you miss the most? And what do you miss about how it used to feel?